I used to think haters were the enemy. Then I studied Cristiano Ronaldo, and I realized something strange. Ronaldo needed them. Honestly, I still don't understand why. Which is why today's interview is different. Because I'm not interviewing a football legend. I'm interviewing my 70-year-old future self. He's already lived my life. He's already made my mistakes. And if anyone knows why Cristiano Ronaldo needed criticism, it's him. So, what did you learn after 70 years?
After 70 years, I realized something strange too. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't become Ronaldo despite criticism. He became Ronaldo because comfort never made anybody great.
That doesn't make sense. Everybody says ignore haters.
Everybody is wrong. Because resistance creates strength. Without resistance, there's no muscle. Without pressure, there are no diamonds. Without critics, there would be no Cristiano Ronaldo. And by the end of this conversation, you'll understand why. Because the people you hate today might be the people sharpening you.
So where does this story begin?
Madeira. An island nobody cared about. A skinny boy nobody believed in. A dream too big for his age and a life that was about to teach him something painful. Dreams are expensive. At 12 years old, Cristiano Ronaldo left home. Not 20, not 30, 12. He left his mother, his friends, everything familiar, to chase a dream. And do you know what he got in return? Not applause, not trophies, not fans. Loneliness, homesickness, and laughter.
People laughed at him?
Of course. People always laugh at dreams they don't understand. He was skinny, different accent, different city, different kid. They called him names, they mocked him, and they laughed at his ambitions.
Didn't that hurt him?
Everything hurts. Rejection hurts. Loneliness hurts. Criticism hurts. But pain is a strange thing. Pain can destroy you, or pain can introduce you to yourself. Cristiano chose the second option. Most people spend their lives avoiding discomfort. Cristiano made discomfort his home, and that's why he became Cristiano Ronaldo.
So criticism helped him?
Not immediately. At first, criticism hurts everyone, even him, even us. People think confidence means not feeling pain. No, confidence means feeling pain and continuing anyway.
Was he always confident?
No. Confidence isn't born, it's built. One workout, one rejection, one lonely day, one criticism at a time. People saw arrogance, I saw armor. People saw ego, I saw scars. People saw celebration, I saw sacrifice. People saw goals, I saw years.
But why do people hate successful people?
Because success reminds people of their excuses. Cristiano wasn't hated because he was bad. He was hated because he refused to lower his standards, and high standards make average people uncomfortable.
Did criticism ever stop?
No. And that's the funny part. Even after Manchester United, even after Real Madrid, even after 5 Ballon d'Ors, even after becoming one of the greatest players ever, people still criticized him. Because criticism has no finish line, and that's when I understood something. You don't become strong when criticism disappears. You become strong when criticism no longer controls you.
So what should I do when people doubt?
Nothing. Don't argue, don't explain, don't seek revenge. Get better. Because success speaks a language that arguments never will. And Cristiano Ronaldo understood that better than most. But trust me, the hardest criticism he ever faced didn't come from fans. It didn't come from journalists. It didn't come from Messi. It came from somewhere much closer. And that's where the real story begins.
You said the hardest criticism Cristiano Ronaldo faced didn't come from fans. Then where did it come from?
The mirror. And trust me, the man in the mirror is far more dangerous than the people in the stands. Fans forget. Journalists move on. Social media finds someone new to hate. But the voice inside your head, that one follows you home. Cristiano wasn't competing against defenders. He wasn't competing against Messi. He wasn't competing against Barcelona. He was competing against the version of himself from yesterday. And that's exhausting.
So that's why he kept training like crazy?
Exactly. People thought he was obsessed with trophies. No, he was obsessed with improvement. There's a difference. Trophies are a result. Improvement is a lifestyle. That's why after scoring 3 goals, he still trained. After winning Ballon d'Or, he still trained. After becoming famous, he still trained. Because discipline became his identity.
People called him arrogant.
People misunderstand confidence. When you believe in yourself, people call it ego. When you doubt yourself, people call it humility. Cristiano knew something most people never learn. Confidence isn't arrogance. Confidence is keeping promises to yourself. And he kept thousands of promises nobody saw. That's why when he looked in the mirror, he had evidence. Not hope, evidence.
What about Messi? People compared them every day.
And comparison almost destroyed millions of fans. Everyone wanted to decide who was better, Cristiano or Messi, Messi or Cristiano. But do you know something funny? Neither of them woke up thinking about Twitter arguments. One focused on becoming Messi, the other focused on becoming Ronaldo. And because they respected their own paths, they pushed each other to greatness. Comparison is poison. Competition is fuel.
Did Ronaldo ever feel pressure?
Pressure. He lived inside pressure. Manchester United, Real Madrid, Portugal. 5 Ballon d'Ors. The whole world expecting greatness every week. And somehow people thought success removed pressure. Success increases pressure.
Then why didn't he break?
Because he broke many times. People think strong people never break. Wrong. Strong people rebuild. Again and again. Take the 2006 World Cup, the Rooney incident. England hated him. Fans booed him. Many thought his career in England was finished. Most people would have left. Most people would have become bitter. Cristiano became better. That's the difference.
Better instead of bitter.
Exactly. Life gives everyone pain, but pain offers 2 choices, bitter or better. Cristiano made his decision early.
Better instead of bitter.
Real Madrid is pressure. Imagine arriving with the biggest transfer fee in history. Imagine the world comparing you to legends. Imagine every missed shot becoming headlines. Imagine sharing an era with Lionel Messi. Not for 1 season, not for 2, for 15 years. Do you know what that does to a person? It forces you to evolve. Messi made Ronaldo better, and Ronaldo made Messi better. Without rivalry, greatness becomes comfortable, and comfort kills greatness.
But criticism never stopped.
No. Even after 5 Champions Leagues, even after 5 Ballon d'Ors, even after becoming one of the greatest players ever, people still criticized him. Because criticism has no finish line. If you wait for universal approval, you'll die waiting.
So what's the answer?
Stop trying to be loved by everyone. Even Cristiano Ronaldo couldn't do that. And he has hundreds of millions of fans. The need for approval is a prison, and criticism is the price of ambition.
Did you ever struggle with criticism?
For years. I wanted everybody to understand me. I wanted everybody to support me. I wanted everybody to believe in me. Then I studied Cristiano Ronaldo, and I realized something painful. Not everyone is supposed to understand your dream. Not everyone is supposed to clap. Not everyone is supposed to stay. And that's okay, because greatness was never a group project. It's lonely, very lonely. And that's what most people can't handle. Not the work, the loneliness.
So what finally changed?
Age, time, and 1 sentence. A sentence Cristiano Ronaldo taught me without ever saying it. And that sentence changed my life forever.
What sentence?
That's where the story gets interesting.
You said 1 sentence changed your life. What was it?
Cristiano Ronaldo never said it, at least not with words. He said it with his life. And the sentence was this: if they don't believe in you, believe anyway. That sentence took me 70 years to understand, because I spent half my life waiting for support, waiting for approval, waiting for people to understand. And life kept teaching me the same lesson. Not everyone is supposed to understand your dream.
But criticism hurts.
Of course it hurts. You know what doesn't hurt? Comfort. And that's exactly why comfort is dangerous. Pain makes you grow. Comfort makes you sleep. Critics wake you up. Comfort puts you to sleep. And Cristiano Ronaldo understood that.
What about when he went to Saudi Arabia? Everybody laughed.
Exactly. People mocked him. They said he was finished. They said his career was over. They said Europe didn't want him anymore. And do you know something funny? A year later, the football world followed. Players, managers, money, attention. Everybody followed. Leaders are always criticized first, because people only understand vision after results.
So leaders must accept criticism.
Not just leaders, anyone who wants to do something different, because average people don't get attacked. People doing nothing don't get criticized. Nobody throws stones at trees without fruit.
Do you know something strange? Sometimes criticism destroys me more than failure.
Because you still think criticism means you're wrong. No. Sometimes criticism means you're visible. Sometimes criticism means you're growing. Sometimes criticism means you're doing something uncomfortable. And growth has never been comfortable.
So should we thank our haters?
Not all of them. Some people are simply bitter. But thank resistance. Thank adversity. Thank rejection. Thank pressure. Thank loneliness. Because muscles don't grow without resistance. Diamonds don't exist without pressure. And character isn't built through comfort.
Did Ronaldo need Messi?
Absolutely. And Messi needed Ronaldo. People think rivals destroy greatness. No. Great rivals create greatness. Without Messi, Ronaldo wouldn't become Ronaldo. Without Ronaldo, Messi wouldn't become Messi. Iron sharpens iron. Competition creates evolution. Comfort creates average.
And what did Cristiano Ronaldo teach you personally?
That discipline is stronger than motivation. That feelings don't matter. That excuses are expensive. That age is not the enemy. Comfort is. And most importantly, he taught me something I wish I had learned sooner. Nobody is coming. Nobody. Not motivation, not luck, not perfect timing, not support, not confidence. Nobody. You have to save yourself.
That's harsh.
Football is harsh. Reality is harsh. But harsh truths create strong people. Comforting lies create weak people. And I'd rather live with truth than comfort.
So after 70 years, what do you think about the people who doubted us?
I smile, because they gave us fuel. And because of them we worked harder. Because of them we grew stronger. Because of them we discovered ourselves. And strangely enough, I'm grateful.
Grateful?
Very. Because enemies revealed our character. Pressure revealed our discipline. And criticism revealed our strength.
One last question. If you could go back 40 years, would you remove the haters?
Not one. Not a single one. Because they were never the enemy. Comfort was. And comfort still is.
So how do we start? Like, for someone who's feeling a bit bogged down by other people's opinions or their own self-doubt, what's the first step to getting up?
I'd say first, acknowledge those opinions. Don't fight them directly at first. Just hear them, and then consciously decide to put them aside. Create a little mental bubble around yourself where those voices can't penetrate. Then, pick one small thing you've been wanting to do, something you've put off because you thought you couldn't.
Just one small thing? Not a huge, life-altering goal?
Start small. The momentum builds from small victories. Maybe it's learning a new recipe, or finally starting that online course, or just making that phone call you've been dreading. And as you tackle it, keep repeating to yourself, yes, I can.
That makes sense. It's about building evidence for yourself, proving to yourself that you can do it, instead of waiting for external validation.
Exactly. And it's not about being perfect from the start. It's about taking that first step, then the next, and trusting that the path will become clearer as you walk it. Because the world is full of people who were told they couldn't, but they believed anyway.
And it's often those stories that are the most inspiring. The ones where someone defied expectations, not just met them.
Absolutely. It's about forging your own path, leaving your own unique mark. And part of that journey, often a crucial part, is facing setbacks. Ronaldo's story is about sheer will and defying limits. There's another giant of the sport, Lionel Messi, whose journey teaches us a different, yet equally powerful lesson.
Messi. The GOAT debate continues.
Indeed. But next time, we're not just comparing their greatness. We're talking about what failure taught him before it taught the rest of us. How he transformed his biggest disappointments into his ultimate triumph.
That's a whole other level of mental strength, isn't it? Not just believing, but getting back up after you've been knocked down.
It is. It's a different side of the same coin of self-belief and resilience. So if this conversation about believing in yourself and saying, yes, I can, helped you today.
And I really think it did. I'm feeling pretty fired up right now.
Because next time, As I said, we're diving deep into the world of Lionel Messi. You won't want to miss that.
Definitely not. Thanks for another incredible conversation, Old. It's always a good reminder to tune out the noise.
My pleasure, Young. Keep believing, keep pushing, and we'll catch you next time for more insights on what makes legends truly legendary.